Hello, guys. So we want to break another trade that we took today this morning, and we want to see how we're able to catch this trade on gold right now. So now this is a 15-minute time frame. Now you see every time we are trading to one side, always we have counter trend lines that we draw on adding to swing points that have been created in the market. So you can see here we had swing points that we added actually on the previous video that I put up yesterday. And I said we had added this point, though we had entered on this trend line. We entered on, put a stop loss above this trend line. But we can see there's another trend line that we created here, joining this swing point and this swing point. And then we had another swing point also here and this, and only two swing points are enough for us to create a trend line. So you can see the market broke this trend line, this minor trend line. It's very small, but it gave us trade anyway today. So you can see the market broke above this trend line after the market had the second touch, and then the third touch, it was failed, and then the market broke. Ideally, we wanted to see the market drop down, of course, reject that trend line and then drop down, but it did not happen. So what happened? The market broke above. What happens is when we see that happening, we wait for the market to come and retest that trend line at a psychological level. So you see, our second criteria is the psychological is over here. The trend line is first criteria. The second criteria is we have a psychological level in this zone. So you see the market comes to that level, and then on retesting that psychological level, we have to wait for a market to give us a candlestick reaction on that psychological level. So one of the first entries that someone would have gotten was this. After this market rejecting that psychological level, you would have entered. However, I entered on this engulfing candle. Once the market comes to that level, remember again, below here, we also have another trend line is coming down. So this is another trend line, this swing point, this swing point, and then we also have this swing point and this swing point. So giving us a full trend line that is going to work as our safety line. So after the market gives us this engulfing candle, we take our trade, put stop loss below this trend line, and then we are targeting first minimum target is this next psychological level. And then the second target, we have always say that it's going to always be the next trend line that is available. So you can see the market has come to that level. And as ideally, the trade was very good, giving us almost 1:5 risk to reward ratio in just a short time. And now, right now, it is another time for the market to make decisions at this point. So you exit this trade, and then we are waiting for the market to make another decision for us to be able to take another trade and capitalize on it. So this is how simply we can trade with these trend lines and psychological levels very easily. And if you're interested, because we have already started our mentorship right now, and if you're interested, be sure to send me a DM, and we're going to land into the mentorship. All right, so that's what we have for now. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please ensure to follow, ensure to like, and also ensure to always come on our lives. We're going to be having lives in the afternoon for us to trade the New York session. We are trading the New York session on a live, so ensure to come and join us on the live if you are actually interested and this makes sense for you. Okay, it's Cash again, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye for now.